I'm going to start by finishing what I started earlier. The reason given to remove Daca is unfair to those who cannot advance off the same opportunity, and only the select group gets this opportunity. Well, Daca sets a precedence and shows that we will fight for the right of the native born. And it is a step in the right direction. Maybe it will lead to a larger step in the future, or help broaden the group who receives these opportunities. But like any other major advancement, we must start small. Show our support and slowly fight for more freedoms for illegal immigrants and for more opportunities. So for our country and for the sake of these families, let's show America what is important. Let's stand up tall and let's have the back of the Daca recipients. Who knows, maybe one day a Daca recipient will come up with the newest, greatest thing that every American can benefit off. And let this be a win amongst all Americans, rather than sending people back to their countries and taking away opportunities that will only expand American jobs and inventions. Now, I'd like to respond to a few points stated by the negative side. First, I'd like to start off by stating that sending people back would cost $433 billion in deportation. Now, that costs more than it does to enforce the Daca. I'd also like to state that by their logic, we must remove Daca because it is an illegal executive order. I'd also like to state that executive orders are not illegal until taken to the Supreme Court and deemed illegal. So by their logic, if we must hold the president accountable for his illegal actions, we must also send these people back. I'm not going to stand up here and explain the legality of this executive order because technically it's not illegal until the Supreme Court rules it that way. Daca, they stated Daca encourages illegal activity. I have a quote here from a law enforcement officer saying, ending this program makes no sense. It will be detrimental to our society and for these young people who are contributing back to our country. And they will go back in the shadows, increasing the risk that they will engage in illegal activity. It will certainly make them less likely to cooperate with local law enforcement authorities, and that will have a detrimental impact to the local efforts. So really, removing this would create more illegal activity. I also want to talk about how they stated that Daca is unfair to legal immigrants. Daca is not unfair to legal immigrants. My grandfather came in as a legal immigrant from Poland, and I do not find this unfair at all. I think it's fabulous. We need these opportunities in America, and we need this competition. And we aren't arguing which language these people speak, because it's not the language. When you get sent back to a country, even if you know the language, that doesn't even begin to cover the basis of a culture shock. Going to a different country is completely different than being in America. And 2 years to be legally born, she said that we don't talk about how these people can get a path to citizenship. Well, Daca grants these people 2 years. It takes 1 to 2 years to become a legal citizen in America. This gives them the opportunity to live here in America without hiding, without being scared, and to fight to become legal citizens. They also stated that it's not fair because of a select group. Removing Daca is detrimental in many areas. Imagine your older brother or older sister gets Daca, and you're at the age limit where you're just about to receive Daca and it gets repealed. What's fair? Thank you.